Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. We are going to build. Oh, let me kill the volume on my phone. I was laying in bed watching YouTube videos last night, and I have my volume on. So let me mute that, so I'm not sitting here listening to myself talk. We are going to build. I know it's built into the Hollow map, but it's not built into the Ridgeville map or the Islands map. We're going to build the Acme Corporation, which makes the porta-johns, the tires, the stove, the grill, the lawnmower, the garden swing, the water cooler, and the bicycle. So I'm going to start with the base from the soda house because it has the spawners already built into it. So we're going to start with this base. We are going to go into operating parts. I'm going to just temporarily delete the smoke and the fire because I only want the spawners. We're going to get rid of, leave the loading zone. That can go. I'm going to get rid of all of the viz. I want to keep one of the racks. Yeah, this is going to be. That can go, that can go. I'm going to leave the bus stop. Let's go into. Alright, what do we have? One exact fill route, one pallet. That's all I need. So that can go, that can go. This is exactly what the base I want to start with. So let's go here. We'll delete the lighting that I don't need in a minute. Carpenter 231, hello, hey all, hello. Let me pull my phone a little bit closer so I can see chat. Alright, so let's go File, Export Selection with Files. We're going to go to Acme Corporation. We're going to call it Acme Corporation. Let's save that. And we're going to exit this without making any changes to, because I don't want to mess up my soda factory. So let's take a quick peek at that, make sure I didn't mess anything up and it's still intact. Alright, so now that we have a, let's slide this over here. So let's go back to Acme Corporation. Did it bring the sounds over? It did bring the sound over. Nice. Alright, let's go to Acme Corporation. So here's our base to start with. Let's create a plane to work on. And then the first thing I want to do is I want to get rid of all the extra lighting for now, and we can put it back later. So I'm just going to keep 2 lights. We're going to nuke everything else. Now, the reason I'm starting with this space is because we already have our pallet spawners in place, and I don't have to put them back in. So I have 3 rows of where pallets spawn out. So that's going to be a little bit of a bonus to start with. Alright, let us minimize this. Let's go into the hollow map. I'm going to pull that same building out that we're using for the Acme Corporation. Now, I had a request by my Patreon members to make this one buildable, so we're going to make this. It's going to take us a little bit longer to build this, but we're going to make it buildable. Alright, let's fly over to this mess. Alright, so let's grab one of the buildings, and I think it has everything in it that I need. No, let me put that back. I'll go to group 1. Nope, I guess are the wall vents? The wall vents are separate. Oh, just mesh 1. Okay. Why? What highlights for the entire group? Okay, just some signs. I guess I'll have to put the wall vents and stuff back in separately. Unless I do something. Hold on. Alright, you're part of that. What's your parent group? Oh, you're all separate. Alright. So that's not going to get me any of the decorations. That's only going to get me the building. You're going to get me alright, so all the wall vents and stuff are separate. Alright, let's try something. We may have to rebuild this piece by piece. I didn't want to do quite that much work today, but alright, let's pull out the main building. So let's go File, Export Selection with Files. Let's go Main. Let's grab that one, and let's go File, Export. Let's go GRP1 for Group 1. And then let's grab this one. Let's call it GRP2. Now I'm going to pull more stuff out. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Let's look at our texture files. So they're all dollar data, so there's no textures there. There's a shader, so mesh rotate shader. Did that come over? It did. So that one's fine. And then we have the main building. And we have to pull all the so we're gonna have to fix all the texture files. Excuse me. Alright, so we have to fix all the texture files for the main building. So they probably dumped into here. They did. So let's cut that and paste it into here for now. Let's go into here. Let's grab all these texture files and dump them into here. And then we can delete that. And then we can change all of these to just textures. Alright, so let's save that. Alright, let's open this up. I'm going to, now let's go File, Import. I'm going to import this group 1 and see if they fall into place. And they do. So let's go Edit, Cut, Mesh, Edit, Paste. And they moved. Crap. Well, alright, I know what we can do then. Let's not make any changes to that. We'll put them in place once we get them into the map. Alright, so let's go back to Acme Corporation. Now I'm gonna need to put those together before we import it into the map. Alright, let's go back into here. Let's create a transform group, and then we'll call this one main. Let's take this guy and go edit, cut, and paste, and let's go file, import, group 1. So it falls into place there. Let me try something. Edit, cut, paste. Alright, perfect. And let's go file, import, group 2. Edit, cut, and paste. So they all fall into place now. So let's save that. Now my main should now have all the accessories built onto it. And it has all the, yeah, perfect. Alright. So I can get rid of these, since we don't need them now. Alright, so Acme, oh, we already have it open. Alright, so Acme Corporation. Let's go file, import, let's bring that main building in. And we're going to have to work with this a little bit. Now, I think I'm going to scale it up just a hair, not too much. Let's go 1.2. Just to give it a little bit more beef to it. Now, our spawners are here, so where is... I'm going to move something really quick. I want that at 0, 0, just so I know where the center of... So right there's the center of our build, which is right behind the spawners. Alright, that works. So let's take this guy, and let's go... I want to create... Alright, let's create a transform group. Let's take that transform group. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. Now this one's going to be our build. So this one's going to be visibility. So now we're going to take everything, we're going to put it into this visibility node, so our building, so our factory can build. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. Alright, so that's going to be our, and everything else that's already on here, we're going to have to put inside of that visibility group. Now, how do I want this building facing? I think I want to spin it this way. Looks like you're floating a little bit. Let me pull that down a little bit. Alright, let's pull it forward. Or do I want it? which way do I want? Yeah, let's face it this way. And this is where, no, I actually don't want it facing where our spawners are. So I want to be able to drop my materials off like they're on the dock. Let's spin it. Yeah, let's go this way and let's pick up our product on the back of the building. Let's put the back of the building towards the spawners. Actually, I'm going to try something. Let's stick you there for a minute. Just a minute. I'm going to duplicate that. And let's spin another one this way. That's much better. So let's put you so you're facing the spawners this way. So we'll pick up our product over here when it spawns out. And then we'll take this building and we're going to go, let's line you up on the end. Why do you look like you're not the same height? You are the same height. You just look like you don't want to line up. Do I want the trim to line up? That's probably why. Let's pull you in a little bit further. That's better. Alright, that's much better. Now let's... So our spawners are on the back side. Let me try something else. Let's make this building look a little bit funky. Let's turn it, let's go this way to 90. Let's bring another one here. Yeah, that I'm liking. That I can live with. Alright, now, that's going to be our main building that we're going to work off of. I also have to take everything else and put it back into this visibility node. So I need these loading zone signs. Wow, cool, they're going to pop right back into place. Alright, I need the warning stripes. Let's grab those, and we're going to probably have to move these around anyway. So let's go edit, cut, visibility, paste. Oh, pull. So they fell back into place. Alright, so this we're not using, let's delete it. This we're not using, let's delete that. So we have our rack and we have our bus stop. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. So that's now in our visibility node for our build. The bus stop is now in the visibility node for our build. So this is now empty, it can get deleted. The lights have to go into our visibility node, but we're going to put those in almost last, which we're about to. Let's put the lights in next. So the lights are now in our visibility node as well. We're going to have to move them around. What else do I need in my visibility node? I don't need the triggers. Player trigger can stay out. Audio can stay out. Operating parts. Our spawner can stay out of the visibility node, but any smoke particles we do have to go in the visibility node. So that can stay, that can stay. Alright, so I think we have our visibility node for our build started. So that our spawners we don't have to move. So they should be, let's just double check and make sure we don't have to mess with our spawners at all. That can actually get deleted. So we have our start and our end. Yeah, we don't have to mess with our spawners. So they're all in place. Now, where do we want to put our inputs? And I'm thinking this side of the building. So let's find that warning stripe we're not using. That one has to stay. This one. Let's pull this one over. We'll put our inputs here. Let's give this a quick save. Now let's take a quick peek at the map and see what else I want to pull out of here. We're going to need the sign. So let's go sign. If I can spell. We're going to do a couple visibility nodes. So let's pull out, I don't need to trigger. Let's pull out one of the steel. Let's pull out one of the pallets. And I think that's everything I need out of this factory. Alright, so we are going to input plastic, glue, steel, raw rubber pallets, power cells, and workers to make our products. So we're going to need plastic's a pallet, glue is liquid, so we're going to need a tank to put the glue in. So let's grab one of these. We'll call it tank 1. And once it's in the map, we can duplicate those. So we'll put the glue in there. So we have plastic, steel, raw rubber, which is also a liquid, and then power cell. So we're going to need a generator. Where can I steal a generator from? Oh, right here. So let's grab this generator. Now, what else do I need out of here before I close this map? I think we're going to be good. Let's grab a couple more signs. Let's grab this guy. Let's go File, Export. We'll call it Sign 2. And let's grab this guy. Call it Sign 3. that all we're going to need for now? That's all we need for now. Let's close this so I don't accidentally make any changes to the map. Now let's check all of our textures, which are probably going to all be messed up. They are. So we've got to fix all of our textures again. Oh, hold on. Placeable mods. So let's go cut and paste. Let's open this up. Let's grab these three textures and move them to here. So those should be the textures for the generator. They are. So the textures for the generator are fixed. And that was the only one in here. Yeah, so this can now be deleted. New buildings. So we have to take our sign textures, copy those into here, and then we have to take our sound, which didn't come over, so we have to pull our generator sound over. We need these guys into here. I need these guys into here. Oh, we do have our generator sound. Alright. So shaders. So objects I can delete, and new buildings I can delete. Alright, let's fix the rest of our so you all go to textures. You go to textures. And then, so our generator was fixed. Let me just double check. So generator's good. No, here sounds, filling. So we need the filling machine sound. Alright, so I thought we were missing a sound file. So let's go to here. Let's go filling. Let's grab this one. So let's copy that into sounds. There we go. So now we can fix this. Alright, so generator's done. Main is done because we already imported it into the map. That one's fixed. Sign 1 is now just textures. Sign 2 should be just textures. Sign 3 fix the texture paths. The steel we can save that, and then the tank should be dollar data. It is. So fixed all of our textures. Oh, and I'm on the main folder. Alright. Let's go back into here. Alright, now we're going to start. Now let's go to, since we're going to put all of our input there, let's grab our triggers. Alright, so there's our triggers for our inputs. And I'm just going to bear with me, I'm going to grab a sip of coffee. I would love to make this building even a little bit bigger, since it's making so much product. Actually, hold on. How would you look if we took this guy and we stretched you out a little bit further? Ooh, I like that. That I like. So let's move you up in the build. And then I want to probably put one more in. So let's take this one and let's pull you down. Yeah, that's going to be much nicer. Alright, it's a little bit bigger building. Let's go move you up. So our main buildings will build first. And now the whole thing is offset, but I don't want to move our spawners, which is fine, because I can put some employee parking and stuff over here probably. Now let's center our, let's center our inputs now. Let's go, so let's slide you down to here. And then we'll pull the triggers down. To there. Yeah. Now where do we want to drop off our workers? Probably we want to put the bus stop. We almost need a separate little building, standalone building, to act like an office. Let's give this a quick save. What do I have in the way of an office? Let's go to my decorations. Let's see what we have in the way of an office. We do have an office. What do you look like? Doesn't fit with our style of building, so not you. Oh, one of the houses actually I think is brick. Oh, here's the small office. What do you look like? Maybe. What does small office 2 look like? That one fits a little bit more with our theme. And I only want the building, so let's go File, Export, let's call it Office. And let's check the textures. So it brought the textures over. While I'm in here, I want to grab, there should be a parking line, I think. What the heck is a sweet shop? Ooh, we got we have to incorporate this into something. I didn't even know I had that building. I'll definitely use that. Alright, tipper truck. Yeah, let's bring you in. And I want to grab a couple vehicles. So let's go V1. And just one more vehicle. Let's go V2. And what else do we have in here? What does the white van look like? Can I use it and throw a sign on it? Possibly. Let's bring it in and we'll see if we're going to use it. So let's go van. I might be able to use that van instead of one of the vehicles. Workshop we won't need. Trash container. Yeah, let's bring in one of the trash bins. I think that's all I need to finish this build. What does one of the sheds look like? No, don't need that. Maybe the radio tower, just to give it a little bit different look. We can scale that down. Let's grab the radio tower. Do I want the beacon light? Yeah, I guess I do. So let's grab... Let's grab the whole thing and I'll delete what I don't need. So let's go File, Export, Tower. Parking lines. Do I need the... We probably should grab the parking line. So we have some parking lines for our cars. Don't need any of the houses. I don't need any log piles. We don't need any folding table and bench. What does that look like? We could put a table by the office. Flat truck. What do you look like? So I might be able to put a pallet in the back of this. Ooh, I'm going to save that for another build. Fire tools. The heck is a fire tool? Oh, don't need you. Alright. Castle cargo. Box van. Are you better than the white truck? The little white van. You are better than the little white van. I don't need any of that. We don't need any barrels. Alright, no, we're good. Alright, let's go back into here. Now, I know all of these brought the, like the office and stuff. I know it brought, like everything I just imported, all the texture files should already be fixed. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about fixing any more texture files. We should be good. 1018, hello everyone. Alright, let's get back into here. Now, let's figure out where our office is going to go. I want to do a little standalone office, so let's go. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's go File, Import. Let's bring the office in. And I'm going to upscale. Yeah, this definitely has to get upscaled. It is now like way too small. So let's go like 1.3. I may even take it up to like 0.5. How tall are you compared to our other building? Alright, let's go up a little bit more. Let's go 0.4. Now, let's just go all the way. 1.5. That's going to be better. Alright. Make sure it's not floating. Yeah, so we're going to do a little standalone office just outside of the factory. For now, let me get that one light out of the way. And we'll put our lighting in later. Let's pull this office back just a little bit more. Alright, so let's go File, Import. Let's bring in the parking lines. Alright, nice. Alright, that works. So let's go File, Import. Let's bring in Vehicle 1. Are you floating? Let me take my speed down a little bit. You are floating a little bit. Alright. Let's go File, Import. Let's bring in Vehicle 2. Oh, they're almost the same. Let's back this one in. Alright. Alright, looking good. Alright, now let's bring in... Where's our bus stop? We gotta move our bus stop now that we... So we'll drop our workers off over here. Nice. Now where's our triggers for our workers? Is here. So let's bring our trigger over. Alright, that works. Now, let's take a peek at this radio tower. Let's do a quick save. Before I bring the radio tower in, let's open it up. Because I don't need this, or that. Yeah, that's all I need. So let's save that. And we're going to scale it down, I think. So let's go File, Import the tower. Let's go Edit, Cut, Paste. Alright. So for now, let's go like 0.75. And yeah, let's bring the height down a little bit as well. If I don't like it, once we get it in game, we can get rid of it. I may scale it down just a little bit more. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like in game. We can always scale it down. Sassy 155, good morning, Old Man 102 and 1018. Alright, we are getting there. We are getting there. Now, we're going to spawn our pallets out over here. Let's get our global company menu in place. So our tour icon also has to go inside of our visibility. No, it doesn't. It can stay outside the visibility node. So let's put you over here so you can see the pallets when you spawn them out. So let's put you there, and let's grab our player trigger for the global company menu. Let's put you there. Alright, that works. Alright, I want what else did we bring in that we haven't brought in yet? So the generator for our power. All of our goods are coming in over here. Let's put the generator. Let's put the generator over here. Let's go File, Import. Alright, so let's throw you here. Alright, that'll work. Now let's get this rack into place. Now I know I'm going to block these doors, but that's okay. I want it so it's just outside. Can I get 3 of these in here? Oh, just about perfect. Good. Alright. What else do we have? Alright, so the generator we're using, I can delete that. The main building, let's just open that up. Yeah, that one we're already using, so that one's imported. We can delete that. We're using the office. We're using the tower. We're using vehicle 1 and vehicle 2. Alright, so parking lot we're using. So let's get rid of that. Narrows our list down a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can get... Do we have room over here by the office to put in a little picnic table? We do. Yeah. Right over here by the bus stop. Throw a table in over here. That works. So that gets rid of our table. Alright, so we have some liquids coming in. So we brought in a tank. I might move the racking. Let's bring one of the tanks in. Now you... so we're going to have some liquids. Can I... How big are you? Alright, change of plans. Let's grab the racking. I think I'm going to pull the racking. Well, no, because I can't put the tower. Crap. Yeah, let's pull the racking out. Let's put it so it's just on this side. We're going to have product appear on these racks. Now let's take this tank and let's put one here. Let's put another one here. Yeah. Alright, she's starting to fall into place. Let's give it a quick save. Alright, so we used the tank. Let's get rid of that. Let's get some trash bins. Let's throw some over here. Oh, it was turned the right way. Now, alright, so let's give that a quick save. So that took care of our trash bin. Let's get rid of that. What is, okay, I'm probably not going to use all of these vehicles. Which one is the tipper? So that's the one that has the maintenance stuff in it. And then truck one. Alright, so let's take the one that has the maintenance stuff in it and let's put it over here by the trash. So let's go File, Import the tipper. Nice. And then over here by the office on this side, let's go File, Import in the truck one. Now I'm going to spin this around in a second, but let's go File, Import. I want to import in sign 2. I'm going to go edit, cut, van, paste. And let's spin it around. And let's go a little bit smaller. And let's go File, Import, Sign 3. Now I could take this van and we can spin it around. Take a quick peek at chat. Now we can back this van up to the loading dock. Make sure it's not floating. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's save that. Let's go back to, well, not quite yet. Let's come over here by the office. And let's go File, Import, Sign 1. Yes, let's get a sign on the office. Alright, so it's not two-sided. Alright, so let's spin this around. Throw one there. Let's throw one there. Now I may just throw one on the back side of the office, so when you're driving up to it, yeah, we could probably throw one on the back side of the office. So let's grab this one. And let's just throw one back here. Maybe. Maybe. Let's scale this one down a little bit. Yeah. I can live with that. Let's save that. Liking that so far. So what else have we not used yet? So the pallets we're going to use. The steel we're going to use. The rest of this will probably delete. So let's start building our visibility nodes. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a pain because I'm not going to be able to get a good camera angle, but let's go up. For now, let's close our visibility node. Let's come up to our inputs and let's create a transform group. So let's go edit, cut, in, paste. And I'm going to put it right there. And we're going to call it visibility nodes. So, and we're going to have 3 of those, so I'm just going to duplicate it 2 more times. So let's go File, Import. I'm going to import in the palette. We're going to go Edit, Cut, and Paste. And we're going to start putting our visibility nodes in. Now I want to try and get this one centered about here. So when we drop off our goods, we'll get some pallets in here. I wonder if I should turn these the other way. I want to turn those. Let's go this way. Now let's get before we put our ground level in, let's get it centered back on the rack. All right, now we can get our ground level in. Now we can get our second layer in. Oh, hold on, I got my mom knocking. Give me 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Let's go back to, let's jump back in here. Alright, so let's finish getting our pallets in place. Now one more row. Alright, so let's save that. So those are going to be our pallets when we drop our pallets off to the factory. Now we're also going to deliver steel. So let's go File, Import. Let's import in that steel pallet. You're going to have to get turned this way. Actually, let's get you centered on the rack first. Oh yeah, these things are a pain. Yeah, something like that. Going to clip into the wall a little bit. Can I get two of them in here? If not, we won't put steel in the rack. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put steel in the rack. Alright. That's fine. We can fill one rack with batteries. We can fill one rack with... What else are we bringing in? Plastic. So what do I want to do with this steel? I don't want to block the pallets. I could line the steel up along the building. Let's do that. Let's delete that one. Let's grab this one. And let's stack the steel over here. Let's make a couple stacks of steel. Oh, come on. Give me the steel back. But I don't want to block that door. I can block the door a little bit. That's alright. Let's put another one here. And then we can